up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. I'm back, as you can clearly tell. And today I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit more about me. We're gonna do a Q&A. And oh, before anything, thank you so much for everyone who sent questions. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This video is for you because it wouldn't exist if you didn't send questions. So thank you very much. And we're just gonna jump right into it. No small talk. Let's just jump right into the first question, which is, who's your celebrity crush? I would have to say Shawn Mendes. And now that I said that, two more names came up to my mind. And those names are Dylan O'Brien and Nick Jonas. Yeah, I'm very happy with my choice. I'm very happy with my choices. Okay, next question. Brad Pitt or Angelina Jolie? If you're talking about acting, I would have to say both because they're both really great actors. I really like their movies. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yes, yes. I really like the movie. It's a very interesting love story. I really like the movie. But if you're talking about the divorce, honestly, with all due respect, not my business. Not my business. It's not that I don't care, but I don't care. I can't be bothered to care. Like, seriously, it's not my life. It's not my business. It wasn't my marriage. It's not my parents' marriage. It just has nothing to do with me. If they're good together, then okay. If they're not my problem. Okay, some people, when they're married, they choose to work hard to make the marriage work. Some people can't handle it anymore, so they just quit, and they chose to quit. It's their life, not my problem. I'm not their kid. I'm not their family. I don't even know them. Let's just move on with our lives, people. Let's move on. Next question. What do you use to film? Right now, I'm using a phone. My phone. And most of my videos have been filmed with my phone, except the video about One Direction and Summer 16. Summer 16, I used my camera to take all of the pictures. All the pictures were taken with my camera. Maybe in the future, we'll use a camera to film these videos too. I don't use my camera to film because I don't really like the videos. I don't really like the way the videos turn out. I would rather, for pictures, it's wonderful. It takes pictures with such good quality. But for videos, I don't really, it's not that the videos are bad. I just personally don't really like them, and I wouldn't want to put something out there that I don't like myself. So for now, we'll use my phone. Sorry, I just have like the headband in my hand. I don't know why. Anyway, who's your favorite Viner? King Batch. King Batch. Obviously, King Batch, my all-time favorite, has got to be King Batch. There's no way. However, there's this new kid on Vine, Cesar Soya. He's really good. You guys should definitely check him out. He's hilarious. Cracks me up. But my all-time favorite would definitely have to be King Batch. Next question. What's your favorite TV show? To be completely truthful, I don't really watch TV. I'm more into the YouTube. And like, I'm more into social media thing than TV. And even the TV shows that I do watch, I watch them online, not on the actual TV. But if I were to choose, I would say Teen Wolf and Scream Queens. Prison Break is not bad. A little bit violent. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be violent because prisons are violent. But yeah, it's not my favorite. Prison Break is not my favorite, but it's really close to that. My all-time favorite would have to be Teen Wolf and Scream Queens. Next question, who's your BFF? Well, okay, let's divide this. Okay, so I have my BFFs and I have my closest friends. So my BFFs are the two people that I just go to for everything. If I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm nervous, if I'm excited, whatever it is that I want to say, even if I don't want to say anything, I just text them because why not? They're my best friends. I can text them whenever I want. And those two people would have to be Naira and Tasneem. Those girls are really just right here. And my closest friends, the squad, obviously, the Wild Hearts, would have to be Buddha, Miriam, Liacho, Noor, Cesar, Naira, and Gaia. Plus me. I'm a very close friend of mine as well, you know. Very, very close friend. But yeah, those people are really like the people that I would genuinely, as friends, obviously, because then there's my family as well, but Yeah, those are really the people who I'd take a bullet for without giving it a second thought. Just boom, I'm dead, they're alive, end of story. What's the biggest life advice you would give? I had to think a lot about this one when I first got this question. I had to think about it. And I choose to say, because life has many aspects, obviously I could give different advices for different things. But just generally, I would say whatever it is that you put your mind into, you will achieve it. You just have to work hard. Because I feel like nowadays people are like, oh, you know what? I'll put a little bit of work into this and maybe it's gonna, go into a good result. But then if it doesn't, it's alright. I'm not really bothered. No. If you really want this, you have to go and work for it. I feel like now people are just like, oh, it didn't go right because it's not meant to be, or what's meant to be will find its way. No, screw that. You go and you get whatever it is that you want. Put your mind into it, work for it, chase after it. If it's really what you want, there's no such thing as, oh, if it doesn't go right, then no. What if it doesn't go right? What do you mean if it doesn't go right? If you put enough work into it, it will go right. You just have to set your mind to it. And obviously you have to choose to put your mind into the right things. That's obvious. Like, don't put your mind into freaking bombing a country. Like, don't do that. But if you're putting your mark into getting better grades, into having better health, into being a better person in general, go ahead. You can certainly do it. Like this year, I myself have had the opportunity to have my very first guitar performance on a real stage with a real audience on an actual theater, which was so scary but very, very exciting. I sang and played guitar for a Michael Jackson song called Man in the Mirror. And when I actually chose the song myself, but when you hear somebody else sing it, it sounds so easy. And then when you try it yourself, it's a completely different story. And when I first tried to sing it myself, I realized that it was so much harder than I could have ever thought. And at first I doubted myself. I was like, there's no way I can pull this off. And I have to thank my teacher for that, because he really believed that I could do it. He was like, we are going to work. You and me, we're going to work for this. And you are going to do this. And at some point, he believed so much that I couldn't help but believe myself. And from that point on, it was just uphill. I started working so hard. Day and night, I would be rehearsing, whether it be the guitar or the singing. I had to get everything into where it should be, and I worked really, really hard for it, and I did it. I went and I did it. Of course, it wasn't perfect because it was my very first performance, and I'm not perfect. I'm not Michael Jackson, but it was good. It was good because I really did set my mind into it. So whatever it is that you want, set your mind to it. Make it your very first priority, and you'll get it. You'll get it. Last question, and this one it hit really close to my heart. Who's your inspiration? If I were to say inspiration on YouTube, I would say Connor Franta and Superwoman, for obvious reasons. They're amazing, so talented, so creative, just amazing. But if I were to say in life, I would have to say, okay, as cheesy as this might sound, but I would really have to say my parents, because they're the closest thing in my life to perfection. basically they worked so hard. None of them came from like rich families that could afford whatever it is that they wanted. No, they really had to put work into it. And I'm gonna say work so many times in this video, but it's necessary because they really did put it in. And it was, how you see those things on the internet, which is like, be a queen, marry a king, build an empire. That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what it did. They grew themselves individually, they got together, they built an empire, they built everything they have today, and that is because they put work into it. And when I see them, I really do have no doubts on the power that God has, because if you take it on a human perspective, you would never say that they would ever get to where they are now. But God just has his ways. He's just like, you know what? I feel like you should win, so go ahead, win in life, have it. And it's just, they're very, very blessed. We're all very blessed, really. they're very blessed. I'm very blessed to have them and to have such an example of hard work, of belief, of faith so close to me that I can look up to every day. I definitely don't say this to them. Like, I never went up to my parents and I was like, thank you for being such an inspiration. I never did that. But hopefully they'll see this video. And I won't have to say it in person. But just kidding. Honestly, I really do have to thank them for everything that they've done and still do for me and all the people around me. And on that note, I will end this video because this is getting emotional and that was not the point. The point was just to know a little bit more about me. Now that I think about it, it kind of makes sense because I'm kind of an emotional person. I cry sometimes. When necessary, I do cry. So yeah, now you'll know a little bit more about me. And that's pretty much it. That's all that I have for you guys today. So I'll see you and your beautiful self next time.